Hi everyone, it's Thursday, and oh my God, the news today. I have been saying to all of you to hang on, not to let Trump frustrate any of us. Uh, for the first time today, I enjoyed watching Trump on TV. I've been increasing it little by little over the past couple of days. And I want to say good evening, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so excited about this. Thank you for spending some time with me, those at home and those in the chat. Welcome. Thank you, Pat and Denise. I appreciate your help. Uh, I am not surprised. Well, I am surprised at how fast and Trump is losing his mind, because I predicted yesterday that he was going to lose his mind. I thought it was going to take a little longer. To my surprise, this morning I heard he threatened to bring execution back. We still execute people in this country, but that he believes that the whistleblower is a spy and he or she should be treated as such. When I heard that, I cracked up. Yes, it is sad and it can be pretty scary, if I were in the shoes of that person. But since I know where this is going, I have a pretty good intuitive idea, and I told everyone at the beginning of a month that I felt a shift was taking place, and I feel like saying we are at the beginning. We have not seen anything yet. There is more to come out about this whole thing that the White House was trying to cover up. And also, I have to remind everyone that I did say Trump was going to take a lot of people down with him. I hope some of you remember. I know some of you who have been following me. I hope you remember. And one second. There is a sense of panic. Well, not a sense of panic. They are panicking because, intuitively, I feel they have lost. Well, they have no control over where this is going. And Trump is a control freak. That's why this morning he basically lost his mind, and now the people at the White House, his wife, his family, they are all trying to keep him calm and trying to keep him indoors, because he's going out saying some crazy stuff. And as I am saying this, it feels like, to me, there is a group of people behind the scenes that are thinking, I don't know if it's the 25th Amendment or if senators are going to be involved. Depending on where this goes next week, some people are going to be talking to Trump about an exit plan. Yes, he's been thinking about it. But right now, this is looking so bad. I know Trump's favorite sycophants in the House are still standing firm behind him. They can't defend him, so they're throwing other stuff into the fire. They too, Nunes, Getz, and company, they're going to have some issues as well down the road a bit. And Nunes, for bringing, or however he went about doing it, this midnight walk to the White House and pretending whatever it is that he pretended, that's going to come back to bite Nunes. And a lot of these people are not going to be in Congress for very long. That's my prediction. Because what's taking place today, the way they are going about lying for Trump or saying there's nothing wrong, somebody is going to use that against them. People who are going to be running for office, okay, their challengers will bring that up. All those things that they have been saying, they're going to have to explain these things at some point, and I would not be surprised if it's 2020. In any event, I don't see how Trump or anyone can stop this trend. This trend has left the station. Nancy Pelosi, it feels like to me, smell blood. She's not going to stop. The whistleblower is going to be safe, or however many there are. I don't know. I'm not getting how many, because I have always said there are people in Trump's inner circle that are afraid, and they know things that were going behind the scene. I've said that before. They would tell people in the house, okay, people in charge, they've been talking, but nothing could have been done yet. But those two documents, and there are going to be more documents that are going to be coming out. Well, those two alone, as far as I can see, are bad enough. But there are going to be more information coming out. And Jared and Ivanka, his advisors, are going to be implicated in those things as well, because intuitively speaking, I feel these two have been in the background, being creative, trying to find ways. I mean, they have other people guiding them as well on how to go about covering up some of Trump's misdeeds. And there's going to be more to find out about. They too are going to be in trouble. They are going to be, and I've said before, a lot of people around Trump are going to go down with the ship. Some of them, it's not going to be because they want to. They won't have a choice. It's too late. Like Pompeo today, still saying there's nothing here to see. Mnuchin, those two guys have created a lot of enemies. I mean, among others, but those two, it feels like to me, have taken the lead. And, they've done a lot of stuff behind the scene that we have not heard about yet. People they have pushed out from the White House. Also, as I am saying, talking about people being pushed out the White House, former White House people are going to be talking as well. Because now it's going to be a free-for-all. Watch next week. This thing is not going to go away. If anything, it's going to get worse. And they have control over nothing right now. The boss in Washington, D.C. right now is Nancy Pelosi. And it feels like to me, she's going to squeeze Trump, his family, and his sycophants. No, she doesn't enjoy it, but these people care about the country. The Nancys of this world, okay, they take their job very seriously, as opposed to Trump and his sycophants, okay. It's what they can get from it, what they can steal, If you want to talk to Trump, you have to let him know that you stayed in his hotel, or you are currently staying in one of his hotels. So all these things are going to come back to bite. And I have said before, Trump is going to lose everything, and I feel the first thing that's going to go is Mar-a-Lago. He's going to pay for his arrogance over the past 2 or 3 years and for what he has put poor immigrants through. This, we are going to be watching in real time Trump's descent into madness. They're going to, right now they're going to try to keep him behind closed doors, or at least not talking as much as he usually does, or give him some talking to. But when I touch with this situation and Trump and his family and people around his close advisors, besides his 2 kids, well, they're all his advisors except for Barron. Okay, I'm talking Don Jr. and Eric. Those are unofficial advisors. Okay, these people are gonna get caught in this trap. And Giuliani, I read this morning that he's already threatening people that he's not going to go down alone. Yes, they're going to wrap this thing around Giuliani's neck as if it's his fault. And Giuliani is going to have issues. I think I've said that a long time ago in one of my videos. But since now we are seeing why these things are happening. I could not, there's no way at the time when I was saying Trump and his associates were going to go down, I had no idea this is what was going to take them down. Some of you are probably wondering, because it's been one drama and we think he's going to go down, and all of a sudden he recovers. Not this time. And also, I showed everyone, I believe it was Monday, that, and I did that, it's because of the timing. I looked at the astrology, that report I mentioned on Monday, primary directions. When I saw Pluto go into the 3rd house, I knew intuitively that I was correct. Something is going to go very wrong for Trump. So, and it's gonna, whether Trump likes it or not, it's Mr. Pluto. You don't like it, you're going to be forced. So regardless of his intentions to leave the White House or not, if he doesn't do it willingly, Trump will be removed forcefully. And I feel like saying Nancy Pelosi's approach, and it's true, she's not lying, it's black and white for everyone to see. All Americans, pro-Trump or against Trump. You can close your eyes and believe in fairy tale if you want to, but it's there black and white. The way she's going about this is very smart. That's why I said earlier, she's smelling blood. She feels like Trump feels wounded. She feels like Trump knows he's caught. So right now he's trying everything to see what will stick to the wall, but nothing is going to stick. It's just going to slide down. And also there is something else I've been getting since yesterday or the day before yesterday. Melania's psychic told her, time's up. Yes, she does have a psychic. I don't know who the person is. And, but yeah, Melania knows the end is near. And no, I don't believe the person is American. I believe the person is from her country. So they know. Thank you very much, Teresa. I appreciate it. Thank you for your generosity and for your super chat. Thank you very much. In any event, and something I said, this is the 3rd time I'm probably bringing it up. Don't be surprised if DC doesn't become too hot for Jared and Ivanka. They leave before Trump or something. There's some kind of movement that's going to happen here because I'm touching with them. You know, the Valium thing, prescriptions are being refilled. Okay? So Uh, it feels like to me Ivanka is in shock because they did not expect for this whole debacle to get out of hand so fast and for them to lose control. Because right now, intuitively speaking, it feels like Nancy Pelosi is here and the rest of them are down here. And you know something? Oh, as I'm saying this, I'm seeing poll numbers. I just heard a little while ago before I came on, Trump's poll numbers are dropping. And remember, I did say that as well. And no, they're not going to bounce back. And the reason why I was showing the poll is because I was seeing McConnell as I was showing Nancy Pelosi at the top and everyone else below her. Okay? I feel like saying, and oh, I did say that as well, that senators are going to abandon Trump. There is a crack already. I saw it this morning. I'm sure all of you have seen it. Yes. If Trump waits until they draft the article of impeachment and it goes to the Senate, if Trump doesn't walk away by himself, he will be removed, it feels like to me, because, and I said this yesterday, thank you, Mayor Yang, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the generosity and for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I said it yesterday that Nancy Pelosi is outsmarting everyone because everyone keeps saying that McConnell is a brilliant tactician and he's pretty aggressive. I don't feel Nancy Pelosi has to get aggressive with anyone. I feel what's going to happen is the way she's approaching this whole impeachment thing, she's boxing in the Republicans in the House and the Republicans in the Senate. She is going to give everyone a reason to vote and remove Trump if he does not leave before this thing reaches the Senate. And even in the House, behind the scenes, they are freaking out. Republicans, that is. Except, if you notice, except for the usual Trump cheerleaders, sycophants, no one else is coming forward to defend him. And in the Senate, from what I see, and I said that a long time ago, he's going to oh, wait a minute, somebody even, I don't remember who that was, but that said, I said they were going to be jumping ship, and somebody in the chat says, yes, they're going to be jumping ship like rats. So yes, I did say that. We are seeing the crack now. As more evidence come out, we're going to see Republicans changing their tone on top of the poll numbers who are collapsing. Trump's poll numbers that are going to collapse because over the weekend, this coming weekend, people are going to be off of work and they are going to have the time to read the documents, okay? Or at least more people. That's what it feels like to me. And next week, if we think this week has been bad, well, next week is going to be the reaction of the American people. And it's going to show in Trump's polls. So that's going to register. Okay? So I hope all of you are feeling better. I took a glimpse. Somebody says she's not going to be too happy or something. I took a glimpse at the screen. Somebody says she's not going to be happy now because it may change. You know something? If this changes, this whole impeachment thing, if it doesn't go through, we have trouble. Because Trump, oh my God, can you imagine? Did we hear what he said this morning? And I've been saying for a very long time, Trump reminds me of Papa Doc's behaviors. Okay? And this morning was pure Papa Doc. The only thing, instead of saying he wants those people executed, he says the way we used to treat them when we were smart. Okay? A long time ago. So, no, I don't want to, well, I'm not seeing it, this controversy going away. It's going to go to the full, if Trump doesn't go, I feel he will. It depends on how much documents, and also who testifies. I don't think Trump is going to be able to stomach those things. He will leave. And it's not going to have to do with reasoning, well, if I leave now, I'm going to go to jail. No. It's just that he won't be able to take it. He will be able to fight the other charges behind the scenes. There won't be any spectacles and the House, people testifying in public and all that. Yes, he will be in the news, definitely. Okay? But I feel like saying it's just going to be an impulsive decision. Besides, on top of people I feel that are behind the scene that are already, after he made that statement this morning, I saw some people getting together and talking about they think he's unstable. Not they think, they know he's been unstable, but he's getting worse. And if there is a line there, once Trump crosses it, they're going to talk to him and advise him to leave office. That's what I want to leave everyone with tonight. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. 1 second. And he doesn't want to do any work now, by the way. He just wants to sit around. And he wants to mope around. That's what he wants to do because he's terrified. And Giuliani, good luck with Giuliani. Oh, God. Giuliani, I hope he has some money saved because from what I understand, he was complaining about money because he's going to need it to save himself. What's coming is not going to be pretty for Giuliani. Okay, I said that. Okay, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. So now I'll take some questions. And you know who's squirming in the White House? Yeah, I pay attention. Stephen Miller. Stephen is wondering what he's going to do because he will no longer be able to torture immigrants. And yes, he'll pay a price for what he has done. So, okay, Seymour is asking who are all the officials who didn't report this from Trump's kids. Well, they're not going to report their father, but they are part of the cover-up. Okay, I believe her name is Grisham. Okay, and close. I mean, well, this one I know is from because they mentioned it today. The White House lawyers. Oh, wait a minute. Some of the other people that took part in that wasn't the news, so I don't have to tell you intuitively. But the only people they're not mentioning is Ivanka and Jared. They've had a major role in this, but those are coming out next week. Okay? Okay, Colette is saying Fast and Furious is what I've been feeling when they decide to impeach Trump. Will Trump lawyers jump ship too, especially when Trump's money starts to run out? Trump's money is not going to run out now. That's going to take a couple of years, okay, because he has properties and things that he can either sell, well, if they sell on time, or he can, well, he's highly leveraged. So, but they have ways to get money. They can afford to pay their legal bills for the next year or two. Well, let's put it this way: year or two after he leaves the White House. And yes, they will bail out on him. But the lawyers that are in the White House right now are going to be in trouble because they're going to have to answer to Congress. Congress is going to call a lot of people. I don't know. Since from what I heard on TV, and it resonates with me because Nancy Pelosi doesn't want to drag this too long, and it feels like to me she's serious. She's not kidding. But the legal people in the White House, yeah, they're gonna get in trouble. A lot of people in the White House, and I did not know why before when I said Trump is gonna take people down with him. Now we know why. So. Margaret is asking, will the Trump family turn on him when the end comes to save themselves? You know, I don't feel they're going to turn on him in the sense that you think. They may have to cough up the truth, talking to prosecutors. They will have to cooperate. But you know something, they are all dirty. It's not only Trump. I mean, things that have taken place behind the scenes with this family in the White House, I am telling you guys, just wait, okay? We have a wannabe, how do you call the name I called them the other day? A dynasty, okay? We have a bunch of prince and princesses, wannabes, who wanted to govern America for the foreseeable future. Let's put it that way. Right now, they are watching that dream go down the toilet, and that's what I mentioned earlier. Some people are going to replenishing their Valium prescriptions. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. So that's why I'm saying to everyone, please relax. Don't let this phase you. Don't worry about it. Watch this guy just becoming unglued on TV, because that's what I'm doing now. I watch him and I'm laughing because the statement he made this morning about, I mean, for an American president, this is unbelievable. For any American, at a certain level, to be threatening people that way, to bring the old days back, executing spies and stuff, that's really dumb. And that's what he did this morning. But I was enjoying it. He took me aback because I predicted yesterday he would be losing his mind, but I didn't think it was going to be that fast. I thought he would wait at least till Monday, because this is not going away. This is going to get worse. This is only the beginning. The talking heads on TV have not even begun to disassemble this. So I think it's a little. Trump has lost his mind a little too soon. What he did this morning was create a sense of panic and a sense that they may have to intervene. I don't know who. I wish I could tell you guys. I did not see who. But there is a group of people, at least 4 or 5 people, okay, this morning, that got together, or however they did it, okay? And they were talking about what to do if this guy continues to go that way, the way he just losing it like he did it. It started yesterday, really, okay? If he continues that way, they're going to have to talk to him. They're going to have to do something. So there are people watching him and how soon he goes down, mentally lose it. So they're going to have to put a stop to it. All these plans are being put in place behind the scenes. We just don't know about them. But people in charge of the government, because yes, like they say, this is an administration, but they have rules, laws, and everything that, how certain things are supposed to be done. That's being looked at. People are talking about them. That's why I'm telling you guys, this is serious. I don't see Trump recovering from this. So, so take it easy. Don't get upset. Some of the stuff he's talking about, just laugh. That's what I did this morning. Like I said, I enjoy watching him now. I could never do that before. Okay, let me look for another question. Oh my God. Okay, somebody has a bunch of reddish thing. Let's see. Somebody says, Marietta, don't give up hope. Which Marietta are we talking about? I know we have a Marietta here. I didn't see what the person wrote. Okay. Will people remember when Trump shut down the government and TSA committed suicide in Florida? Well, Trump has already has. Oh yes, believe me, Trump is not going to get him and his family are will not going to get away with anything they've done. Okay, trust me. So if they think they're going to get away with anything, forget it. Carol asked that question. Carol, no, people are not going to forget. Roach is asking a question more than Russia that rigged the election. Saudi Arabia, Israel, Iran, China, global coup. Well, I feel Facebook and those companies are cleaning up their house, so to speak, making sure that whenever people start those disinformation activities, okay, they are shut down. I'm not saying they're going to be 100% successful, but they are going to be, it feels like to me, better than 2016. And you know, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if you exactly when I came on and I said to people I'm a bit concerned. It felt, the reason why I was saying that I couldn't articulate it exactly, but it's because I felt Trump met with Putin a few times. And nobody, well, I feel some people know what they spoke about, okay? But I did not feel, I did not see that stuff coming out or people taking action. But now I feel that's going to change because Trump is on the ropes. McConnell doesn't want to be seen. He may be doing it behind the scenes, supporting Trump, but he doesn't want, McConnell knows Trump is going down, by the way. Okay, and a lot of senators know that there is no recovering from here. So that's why some of them, that's why we see the crack in the Senate. But the reason why I was alarmed is because I did not know how many countries were involved in trying to help Trump with the 2020 election. But Trump tried, well, Putin would definitely, he's definitely willing to help Trump because you know what? Trump is dumb. Everything he does basically helps Putin. So, but those things will come out too. So we just have to hang in there long enough. But that was the part that bothered me a couple of weeks ago. I was really pissed at Nancy Pelosi because I felt she had to do something soon. Thank God they moved. Okay, but all these companies, they are trying the best they can to clean up house now. Whether it will be 100%, no, but at least it won't be like 2016. Margaret asking, should we start planning a nationwide black party? Absolutely, when Trump is taking from the White House. Margaret, believe me, I agree with you. Yes. Oh, boy. It's going to be a glorious day. People are going to be celebrating like crazy. I feel like saying it's coming. So get ready, people. Don't I don't see how Trump is going to survive this. Okay, and whoever tried to save him, try. Well, the people who are trying to make counter arguments today, they didn't look very good on TV because the proof is right there, black and white, staring at everyone. So anything that they said, they didn't look too bad, like Nunes and his other buddies. Okay, there are so many things too numerous to count. So I'm reading Judy's comment. So many other things bothering me that I can't get into this the way I want. Finally, though, this is coming to an end. Yes, Judy, try to let things go. This is one thing you don't have to have on your plate. You can, it's time for us to go to sleep and not worry about this guy. He's been staying in our head rent free. So now we are about to evict him. That's what I feel. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick up a couple more. Karen is asking, will the whistleblower be safe? Absolutely. Karen, you have nothing to worry about. This person, or there are a few, they have the full weight of the American government. Nancy Pelosi is going to make sure of that. Believe me. Okay? If we heard this morning how Schiff was congratulating and saying thank you to the whistleblowers, or affiliates of whistleblowers, they are on top of things. Okay? So don't worry about it. For some reason, I'm not worried about it at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. Being in their shoes is it's nerve-wracking. But the only thing I feel they may have to, at some point, because they're gonna become public, they may have to look for a new profession or something like that, or do something else. But these people will be famous. Okay, Marie is saying, Milo, can you tell me if the initials? Oh, I don't know, Mary. I'm not even going to do that. Okay? Because this is too dangerous. Okay? Okay, May. So, I don't know if you saw the blowback the New York Times suffered today for even mentioning, I believe, give some kind of brief description. I did not read the article. After I'm done here, I will read it. They gave some brief description of the person's job, where he worked, and he was detailed at the White House for a certain period. Oh, the blowback was tremendous. And also, you know what? The reason why I was doing this was to show people what I can do, but I'm like, you know what? There are other ways to show people what I can do, so I don't have to divulge, put people's lives in danger. So it's too late in my life. I've saved 3 lives in my life, so I don't want to cause somebody's death. So I'm going to refrain, May. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right. Okay, people, I think I've answered the questions. Oh, Stephen Miller's has some Mary saying, and of course Stephen Miller's family has abandoned him. Oh yes, this guy has major issues with his family, but now he's going to have to face all those things with that little girlfriend. From what I understand, she's a hitmonger as well. So he's in good company, but I don't think she's going to stay with him for very long, though. But it's for the reason she's going to dump him. He's going to be too hard to handle. Okay, people. I am sorry today. I I think I did the right thing, right? I did this stream at 7:00 as opposed to 12:00 because the DNI was still testifying, and I know everyone wanted to watch, and I wanted to watch, and I wanted to see the analysis, what people and the talking heads were saying afterward. So I enjoy those things. So that's why I thought 7 o'clock would have been a great time to do this. I thank everyone for your support and for spending time with me this evening. I thank you. I will see you tomorrow, Friday at 12 o'clock. I don't. If there is anyone going in front of Congress, I'm gonna please watch your. Oh, I'm gonna have. If I post a video with a red thumbnail, that means I'm gonna be on late. But I'm gonna send out notification anyway. So whenever they have people testifying in front of Congress, I will be late, just so that you know. But I will notify people of what time I'll be on. Again, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy, or those who, I don't know what time. Some places it's probably morning now. Enjoy your day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.